Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Campus Care Ed Talks. Ed Talks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. Our topic for discussion is: are we ready for technology driven education? And to express their viewpoints on the same, we have with us Ms. Smita Mishra, Principal of Carl Huber School, Noida. A very warm welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So good to have you here, ma'am. Thank you for sparing your precious time with us.
Same here, same here.
Yes, ma'am. To start off with the session, ma'am, I would like to address the very first question to you. That is, technology has become an inseparable part of our lives. Do you think we are prepared to adopt do you think we are, prepared to adopt technology-driven education?
See, we are now technology is an inseparable part of our life. From getting up in the morning with alarm clock, mobile phone, using Google Map to reach our offices or the institutes. So technology is an inseparable part. Now we cannot think our life without technology. And the past 2 years of pandemic, which has taught us, because we were able to connect students with the help of technology. If there were no mobile phones, if there were no, devices like this, there were no, cellular data. How we were able to connect with the students? And with these 2 years of technological education, we have really delivered the result also. Now the students have become much more aware. Students are better adapted to technology than the adults. If even we are stuck up somewhere in the technology part, students are there to guide us. So now the things, it's like teaching learning process. We are also learning, students are also learning. And this is only because of the, because of this technology. Now we talk about the globalized world. The countries now, they have no boundaries. Now it is completely globalized world. And we have to foster these skills that children now become a part of globalized world, globalized citizen, right? We can call them as netizens. So, and also one thing is important that technology has both the aspects, the negative aspect and the positive aspect. So it's the aim of the education that we have to lead our children toward the positive side of the this aspect, this technology. Because otherwise, if it has to go into the negative aspect, so it can become disastrous also. So that is where is the role of the teacher, the guide. So now the teacher is not called as teacher. Now teacher is facilitator. Now we all are aware about the National Education Policy, draft 2020. You are all aware about it. So in the 21st century skill, which is given, which is one of the main visions of NEP, in that it is given that if we have to make our students technology driven, if we have to make our classes technology driven, we also have to make our students ethically driven, morally driven. We have to inculcate social, moral, ethical values as well. And that is where the role of teacher is, right? So I think I'm very clear on this question part that technology is really inseparable part. If technology was there, how we are able to connect with the audience right now? So here is the answer. Yeah.
Absolutely, ma'am. Technology has, played a very important, vital role in our lives in order to connect people, which has gone to, various boundaries. It's a boundary breaker or a barrier, geographical breaker, basically, wherein we connect with people sitting far off, and locality doesn't matter now. Geographical location doesn't matter. It's just how technology has
I had myself taken around 60 online sessions and we were able to connect with across all the districts of coming under Gothenburg district. Almost all the teachers, all the principals, we were able to connect. Myself, I had taken trainings of the teachers and 60 plus on this technology. And if this technology was not there, whether it's Zoom platform, Google platform, micro, anywhere, if this was not there, so going physically in those difficult times, traveling in those difficult times, it was impossible. We were able to connect with the principals of Pilibhit, Bakar, Shahaberi, everywhere in the rural, remote areas, thanks to this technology. So, and India is the example where technology has started. We can see we have the forerunners of technology, starting from Aryabhat, starting even zero. Zero को figure है, but it is a technology. If zero was not there, was not invented, we would not think of technology. The binary terms which we use in the computer language, that binary term that we use in that is the computer language. It was not possible if zero was not there. Technology. So should plastic surgeon, technology. So India is a leader in technology. Now what we are getting from West, actually it has come from East, from India. We had given what we are taking it back. So technology, as I said before, from morning till late at night, everywhere is technology. Whatever things, the things which are making our life easier. It's not like only the mobile data or the computer or the hard disk or the software. It's not everything. This coming into an as an innovation, right? And one of the most important vision is making the innovative capabilities of the child, enforcing, enhancing the innovative capability. And innovation and technology are inseparable. If the child is technologically very, adapted, then obviously the innovative skills in the child is also going to enhance. So you can see technology is actually engrossed in each and every part of our life. Whether it is at we are at home, we are using technology. We are going to institution, we are using technology. Everywhere we are having this technology. But as I said before, also that teachers are the role models. Teachers are the guides, which they have to throw the torch. There, you can say torch bearers. We have to enlighten the path that technology should be used in a
Better way,
constructive
positively.
manner. It
Yeah.
should be used to connect with people. It should not be used to violate or hurt the emotions of the people. That sometimes, it happens with the technology also. So that way we have to think. By India, say Sundar Pichai is going, we have Satya Nadella, we all have the, major CEOs of the mega, like companies, software companies. The leaders are from India.
Absolutely, ma'am.
So India is the, बच्चों को वही सिखाना है टेक्नोलॉजी एंड इंडिया वी आर द टॉर्च bearers. So we have to, engross these skills, these values. We have to teach children about the cultural heritage, also the scientific heritage of ancient India. You know, we have to make them pride about our technology, what we have given to West, and what is coming back to us, and making them going in a constructive manner, not in a destructive manner. Right?
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. So, ma'am, with the inception of technology advancements, do you think should schools should adopt complete automated classrooms with everything being taught using slideshows, PPTs, and videos?
I think it will take time because right now we cannot completely overlook the role of the teachers. See, we are knowing that teacher is not able to have every answer the child is asking because now children are next, even Gen X children, they are the 21st century children. In one of the shows when I was attending, it was one of the very good lines said by other resource person. She said, "Now, as the dinosaur got extinct because they could not change to the changing climatic conditions, they got extinct. Same way, if the teacher is not going to adapt to the newer technology versions, the teacher older method is going to be an obsolete method. The teacher will be in an extinct species. The teacher who is using the obsolete methods of or traditional methods of teaching and learning." Still, if you ask like this, we can have a totally automated version of classroom. That is not possible because we have to, have a line demarcation because technology that has to be driven in a positive manner, and teacher is the facilitator. Teacher is the guide which can who can guide the students how to use it in a positive manner, and what are the disadvantages and what are the advantages of this technology. So if fully automated classes version we are taking, we are not able to have all those students from the areas which are really disadvantaged areas. So we have to include them also. So it has to go in my as per my knowledge, it has to go into a hybrid mode, like not fully, but it has to be through because in our NEP, if technology has a major stake, teacher has the highest stake. Guru, Guru is the first thing which the child has to respect. So if it is the importance of technology, it is also the importance of the guru. So the guru should be the first priority one. And after that, when we are using now every classes, we have the automatic classes, we have the smart board classes, we have the smart classes. Now every class is like this. But The role of the teacher cannot be sidelined. It has to be through teacher, right?
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. So obviously, if we talk about automated classrooms, complete automated classrooms could be for certain subjects, for limited subjects, or there could be
Already,
50-50.
CBSE has already given artificial intelligence, data science. Now vocational skill education now is going to be introduced, already been introduced into middle school. So already we are into that process. But if you say that it was should be completely, replaced, that is not possible. In few subjects it can be done. Today I was going to the newspaper, don't remember the name of the country, but in that one robot was playing with the child. A chess game was there. Because see, artificial intelligence right now it cannot completely overcome or replace the teacher. The robot it just twisted the finger of the child while playing the chess. So if you think like that, that we can replace in the totally automatic classroom, so that is not possible. Artificial intelligence is good, but it to a limited manner, right? So the role of teacher cannot be sidelined. And obviously, we can go at far technology in fewer, few subjects can be like, skill subjects are there. The subjects where the children they have expert, they need to have the expertise guide, expert guidance, artificial intelligence, data science. Now we have so many subjects introduced by CBSE which already are technologically advanced subjects. So therefore already we have the automated classes, fully automated classrooms, but in few subjects, right? As I said, moral and ethical values have to also be enforced, engrossed in the children, enhanced in the children. So that is only possible with the help of the guru.
Absolutely, ma'am. So if you talk about NEP 2020, ma'am, it also has social emotional learning. So social
Obviously,
emotional learning cannot ever be something that could, a
the help
robot
of
could take
automated
over.
classrooms.
Yeah. So no automated classrooms, or, because that won't give us the touch of a human or
Yeah,
empathy of a
I just
human.
remember one of my, sorry to interrupt you, I just remember one of my webinars with Dr. Kiran Devi. So it was last year only. So in the pandemic time, we were connected through one of the webinars. We asked in the online session, we asked, ma'am, what do you want to give suggestions or advices to our generation, to our kids? What you were expecting, she would answer that how to prepare them for the IPS or the IS examination, or how to work hard and excel in your academics. Instead of that, she said, we need to teach students the value of gratitude,
Absolutely.
the value of touching feet, the value of saying thank you, the value of offering tea and water to the guest. Where is technology in this, right? So
Absolutely.
when we talk about technology, we should also never overlook about the values, these Indian values, right? And that is only by the, when the guru is at the epitome of the knowledge.
Absolutely, ma'am. It is not just the values that could be inculcated into every student. It is the need for every
Yes.
human that is going through certain ages, that they should know what exactly touching a feet is. Three golden rules or three magical words that we were taught in the childhood days, that thank you, sorry, and please. These are the ways that you deal, that these are the things that you will always follow in life, no matter where you are, how
Yeah,
technological advance you are. So these
that's
are,
what I said.
yeah, so these are the things. So ma'am, do you think technology plays an instrumental part in improving the learning of the students?
Obviously, if you, I have myself observed in the past 2 years, after my students came back to school, and I saw the knowledge level, they were able to catch the things faster. Obviously, writing speed was slowed down. Writing
Absolutely.
speed was slowed down because that practice was not given. No child will write until the teacher is on the head. That
Absolutely.
part was lacking. But the critical thinking part, the creativity in the child, that really improved a lot. My nursery and KG kids, see, nursery KG did not have the primary till primary, the children were not having access to the school in the past 2 years. The sixth graders onward, they got the time, 2 months or off like that, no, offline, online, offline, online. But primary did not get any, access to the school education. My nursery and KG kids, they were totally aware of how to read and write when they came in class one. You see, how is it possible? And teacher was only going through technology. But the teacher was only able to connect with the technology. Parents, how they helped us? They made the video of the child writing the, chanting line, sleeping line,
Line,
then
right.
matching the words. parent made the video, they sent that to us because we were not sure what the child is doing, what the parent is doing. So the parents did like that. They made the videos and they send that to us. I was totally amazed. My class one child was able to write fluently and read. And how was it possible? Through technology. So technology has really made children really made awareness level, the curiosity level, the innovation has really increased, and every principal will correlate with this fact. What
Absolutely,
we
ma'am.
miss, put us a discipline part and somehow the writing speed part, but the knowledge, the critical thinking, because that actually when you are dealing with technology, no, then your critical aspect obviously is going to improve. So that was magnificent. So the hats off to this technology and hats off to this period also. We were able to connect and we learned so many things. Even I was a bit very used to my, computer and, all these kind of Zoom meetings and everything. But now I make my own presentations. I make my all PPTs myself and I give this talk shows and all. So it means technology not only it is useful for the child, but also for the, adults, teachers, for
Absolutely.
the office goers, and for
Absolutely.
everyone, right?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Maybe we can put it in these words like it has made us more intuitive, more curious and intrigued to what is actually happening and how can things, go in a more better way. Right.
Obviously.
Yeah. So, ma'am, considering that in pandemic, students learn from students learn from home while people were working from home. Do you think schools should continue teaching on a remote basis, as in hybrid basis, or fully in school basis?
See, when the school is running fully, so school is giving both technology also because now every school has automated
Smart
classrooms. We
classroom,
have
yeah.
smart classes. We have academic partners as whatever we have, but we have the smart classes. Okay, school is already giving that to the student. But when the student is coming offline, school is also giving the other things, discipline part, the importance of coming in uniforms, importance of behaving properly, importance of keeping silence, everything. So that is only possible when it is running, in offline mode. In offline mode, we are going to provide both the things, right? But in online, if situation worsens, obviously we have to go for the online. Online is also a good platform where, as I said before, the children are becoming more curious, inquisitive, innovative. They are able to design their model projects and send it online only. We had made video presentations. We have done our annual function on the online mode, in the online mode. So children are now more technologically advanced than we are. But when we are coming to the offline mode, then we inculcate other things also in the child. So if the situation is conducive, Bhagwan kare, touch wood, everything they have now it becomes conducive. Now we are over with that, and never in life, in our life, we are able to see that era again. But that
Absolutely.
era, that time has taught us so many things.
Absolutely.
Obviously, when suppose something like this comes back to us, so we are now fully prepared. Now we are able to connect with each and every child. The child is also aware, parent is also aware. So this situation has made the awareness level, right? But offline schools cannot be replaced. Obviously.
Absolutely, ma'am. Because the essence, the essence of going out, getting to know a lot of people from different backgrounds, different emotions, different ways of dealing things, and how to have that common understanding of dealing with a lot of people with different age groups as well. Because when coming to school, it doesn't mean that we are just going to a same age group. We go
Obviously.
by school buses, school vans.
You are going to meet you are going for inter-school competitions, you are
Absolutely.
coming to school, you are meeting your teachers, your seniors, your juniors. So many things are around. Your observation. The main thing is child is observing so many things because a child observes many things by observing, learns many things by observing. But when the child is purely in online mode, then there is a no connect with the other people. So social connect. See, when we talk about health, no, health is not only physical. It is your emotional health and it is your social health. Both the three aspects, all the three aspects are very important for being a person fit. It's not
Absolutely.
physical fitness. Mental fitness is very important. And mental fitness, social fitness is when the child is interacting with so many people. That is important. Because nuclear families, and in the nuclear families, one child having one phone, one device, one child having one device, parent is on another device. all are into separate rooms, so there is that connect. So that connect is important, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely, ma'am. So it is like, you have to have that. So social health, emotional health, mental
It's
health.
very important, very important.
Yeah.
We generally health means for us having being physically fit, but we never thought of this that mental health is equally important because mental health cannot be observed. Physical fitness, physical health, we can see by the symptoms. But what about the behavioral symptoms which cannot be observed? Mental symptoms which cannot be observed, and which is equally important. From my point of view, it is more important than your physical health because if you are mentally fit, you are physically fit. If you don't have friends to share the things with you, joys, sorrows, happiness, your things, if you're not able to share, then where is that social fitness? You know? Being in a
Absolutely.
nuclear family, being in a single room, so that makes a child, very introvert,
Introvert.
and which
Absolutely.
is not good because when you go for higher education, when you go for interviews, when you go for your corporate jobs, so wherever you are in your professional life, you are going. So degrees is mattering, your academic is mattering, but if your behavior is not good, you're not able to have a teamwork, if you're not able to collaborate with your colleagues, you know. So if that is not done, then your success is that is not a success then. The child is not able to cope up with the situation then. Because that is the problem कि बच्चे आगे the students they rise, excel, but they are not able to cope up with the stress factor. I mean, a tiny thing, a profile pic on the Facebook, if it is not like, I'm just saying it very abruptly, at Insta pic, if it is not like, the child comes under stress. Am I right or not? So this is
Absolutely,
also
ma'am.
an adverse part of the technology, and which is can be overcome when the child has friends. Okay, virtual friends is different, but having the presence of physical friends is different. So
Absolutely, ma'am.
that difference we have to understand.
Absolutely. So there is the only way, so getting into a lot of, so obviously each and everything has its own pros and cons. So if we talk about technology, technology not only has, is a positive aspect, as we have all seen in this pandemic, that technology has proven to be one of the greatest blessings that we could ever have in order to have a connectivity, in order to have a bridging gap between everybody sitting at their respective homes and still connecting each other with different mediums through different ways and for a different purpose altogether. But yeah, are we ready for a technology driven are we ready for a technology driven education? Obviously we are ready. We have done
We are
everything and anything.
ready. We are ready, but a balance is very important.
Absolutely.
Your technology is important, your friends are important, your social connect is important, your emotional health is important, your mental well being is important. There has to be a balance.
Yes, absolutely. So anything and everything when done in balance is the perfect blessing that would one could have. And yes, ma'am, you were
Yeah,
saying
that's why I'm saying, if you are overdriven with one or only one thing, so that is going to be because anything which is given extra always, you see that is going to be going to have an harmful impact only. But if the thing, why do we have a balanced diet? Why don't we
right.
have only proteins? If you say that proteins are good for your body, they are building blocks of your body. So why don't you have only proteins? If vitamins are good for your means fighting against the diseases, so why don't we have only vitamins? So why we have a balanced diet? The question, the answer lies in our daily life only. That we are
Absolutely.
having a balanced diet because our body needs each nutrient in an adequate manner, in adequate proportion. So then technology is also the same thing. It is also has to be balanced, right? Friends, technology, teachers, offline studies, online work, balance. Then only we can say that technology has an utmost impact on the child if balance is maintained.
Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. This is the best way you can put across, and this is the takeaway of this session, wherein you everything is there in your platter. Everything is available to you. It's just how you balance it and how beautifully you use it in every positive way. So excess of everything is bad, as we all know. But
Here,
how?
one more example. I'll cut across. I'll just give an example. When we talk about technology, see now technology has also made us not to go and see the movies in the theater. We have OTTs, right?
Right, right.
Netflix, Prime Video, everything we have. No? Touch of a button and we can see each and everything. Now the movie multiplexes have really come down a little bit. But can you tell me which movie you last watched on Netflix and which movie you last watched on the theater? I remember the movie which I watched in theater because then it's an experience. It's a
Right.
journey. You go to theater, you stand in a line, you have popcorns, you have cold drinks, then the light is off, then you see the movie. But in the on the OTT platform, you are having only at home atmosphere. You are watching it. You are not remembering it. When you remember, when you have experience is that what matters. So
Ab-
technology is important, experience is also important. And I think my point is very clear that
Absolutely,
it's
ma'am.
not the destination, it's the journey which has an impact, right?
Absolutely. So with this final note of saying that the journey is really important, not the destination. This is the way we would like to take this conversation off, wherein we are talking about something which relates to more of experience rather than just going towards proper technology driven classes. So yeah, nothing could beat offline session. No technology could overtake anything. So we can be technologically driven, we can be technologically advanced, but we have to have those balance wherein we have this technology as well as the traditional
Exactly.
methods of understanding the beauty of life. So with
Yes.
work life balance, with the balance of having everything in the right proportion and in the right way, everything seems to be a perfect blend of how we can lead our lives in a better way. Thank you so much, Smita ma'am, for giving this so insightful session, such a beautiful session wherein we talk about technology, but with going with the hands of the traditional way of social
Yes.
emotional learnings and understanding how exactly the experiences matter rather than just technology and AIs and the new curriculums of NEP. So thank you so much, ma'am. We are looking forward to much more sessions with you guys, you ma'am, and
Thank you so much.
thank you, ma'am. So, I, Sakshi, host of the event, would like to sign off from this with the note that we'll be coming up with the promise that we'll be coming up with yet another session, an interesting topic that all our educators and facilitators can talk about with imparting knowledge. Thank you so much, guys. If you like the video, do share it with others and also subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for more notifications. Thank you so much and have a great day.